What's up guys, Nick from SNR Garage. Today I got my engine bay on my car. It's basic, no aftermarket stuff, very simple. We're going to be trying to take care of all the gunk that's all built up, like down there, try and clean the plastics up there, all the way around. You know, try and clean it up the best we can without getting close to the alternator. You never want to spray the alternator. All my fuses are pretty well covered up. I'm going to do that by hand, real light with a microfiber. But everything else is pretty well covered up. Yeah, they have a lot of plugs, but they're pretty good. I did this probably about 2 months ago, 3 months ago. But yeah, still super dirty. So let's try and get started. Inside my bucket, what I'll be using is I'm going to hose it down, try and get majority of the stuff up, pick up all these leaves and stuff like that, get them out. Try and clean up majority of it with the hose. And in my bucket I got an all-purpose cleaner. It's basically simple green with a little bit of orange degreaser in there. Works great, real simple. Brush wash will do most of the work except for down there and all that, but my brushes should be able to get that. So let's see how it goes. Grab the big brush, skip majority of it. I'll get the fine stuff later with the other brush. Real little brush, just for fine tuning, getting the little stuff. I know the camera's not picking it up, but you can see the little bit of dirt coming up. Great. It's in there, all those tight little spots. I do all the work on my own cars, so I try and keep my engine bays as clean as I possibly can. Less grease, less dirty I get when I'm working on the cars. Works easier. Comes out pretty good. Plus it looks good. Looks like you take care of the car. Especially if you ever go to trade in the car and you got, you know, your engine bay spotless. Doesn't look like it was just a greased up or tire shine, essentially. Cleans up pretty good. But it gives you a better value if you keep your car clean, maintained well. Almost all of our customers who agreed to do the engine bay cleaning just because it just helps. Alright, 3 spots. Spray with the degreaser. The rest of it's actually came out pretty clean. Let me go grab the degreaser. Just Chemical Guys orange degreaser. Just spray it on. I think it's 6 to 1. Well, 1 to 6. 1 part degreaser to 6 parts water. Give that a second to really bite in. Some of that's really pretty caked in there, considering. It's the only thing though, Volkswagens use a lot of wax to protect their cars from rust. So that wax just gets dirt on it, and you know, sometimes you can't get it out because it's actually, you know, you don't want to remove that wax, otherwise you're going to ruin the, you know, quality and longevity of your paint. Pretty rough, you can see it. See where it's just pushing it away over here. Just takes a little bit of love. That's why these little brushes, they work great. Get in those tight little spots. I can start seeing where actually some of it is the wax in there, so I gotta be careful removing too much of it. I can get most of the dirt, but like down inside that hole down there, that's wax. That's not dirt. I mean, it may have a little bit of dirt on top of it, but it's what they call cavity wax in the automotive industry. It, like I said, it protects the car's inner structure from rusting, and they just glob it in there, and you know, while it's in there, it, you know, may seep out of little pores and all that stuff. But it's actually really good for the car. So if you see it, try not to wipe it off. Leave it on there. I don't think I'm going to get too crazy in there. Like I said, I don't want to remove all of it. Alright, I'm going to be okay with that. Oh, look at that little sneaky piece of like styrofoam or something. That's weird. Okay, you can see still a little bit of stuff on here. You know, I'll be able to get that off. I don't want to spray that whole unit that bad. So it's all pretty good. Got all this here. See, this was all caked up also. It actually came up pretty good. All the corners are good. I'm going to wipe that off by hand after I pressure wash it, just to make sure it's not getting ruined. Alright, let's hit it. Hit. Not very much dripping on the alternator. I'm gonna wipe down most of this. I'm gonna try and clean it up so it's not just sitting there collecting dust again, because currently we are outside and not in a garage or another building doing this detail as of right now. It's just a regular microfiber towel, nothing crazy. It's one of those ones that you just use. In reality, I could just throw this one away. They're cheap enough. Right down all the edges of the hood. Sometimes it builds up a lot of grease. I can kind of feel it on my gloves a little bit. Around the edges, especially in the front. And sometimes, you know, where your belts are. My belts are right here. If you get an oil leak, trying to kick it up, you're going to have grease all along the front here. So, yeah, real good. Notice I didn't scrub this. Actually, it was pretty clean. Just a little bit of dust sitting on it just from daily driving. So I didn't have to get too crazy with that. So a little bit of water and then wiping it down with the towel cleans it up perfect. Not perfectly dry, but see down there, cleaned up really well. Actually came out really nice. All this up here. No more of that brown gunk up there. A few little fuzzies. Pull them out. Oh, there's another one. Came out pretty clean. That whole rail is good. Everything. And just wipe that off. That's where the ECU is and all that. Came out pretty good. Everything looks great. Alright. Like I said, Nick from SNR. If you guys have any questions, let me know. If you want it done, send me a message. Thank you.